Now I will tell you about the inner meaning of the text, The Journey Through Desert. We have seen the narrator tell a story to Ram, and Ram has learned something from the story and he applied that in his life. So, the importance of struggle of Ram we have seen in the story, how that Ram was working in a service station of cars. From that we have seen him develop, we have seen him gather education, diploma in automobile, and we have seen him to own a garage. And when the story ends, what does Ram do at that time? Ram owns a garage, and when the story begins, Ram was just a worker at the service station. So we have seen Ram working in a service station and gradually developing his own garage. We have seen this process, and what inspired him? The story of the narrator inspired him to do so. So the importance of struggle is shown in the story, that you may be very poor, you may not be much good in studies, but if you work hard, if you stay motivated, then you will surely be successful in life, just as Ram was successful. He did not even study. He left his studies after class 4. But we have seen the importance of struggle in Ram's life and how he struggled and how he owned a garage. And what else? Another inner meaning is that you should do something for the marginalized children. Understand that you are lucky that you got the opportunity to study, but there are many people who don't even get the opportunity to study. They have intelligence, but they don't have financial stability to study. Sometimes they also don't have clothes to wear. So what should we do? We should do something for them. We can donate our old books to them so that they will get storybooks to read, for all those books that we have already read. Or what can we do? We can give them clothes if we have sufficient clothes by ourselves. So we should do something for them, because it is our duty to make a country very much stable. It is our duty that we should help each other. It's not that we only will get good education, we only will get good clothes. It is not that. We should see for others also, for who are in the marginalized society, who are the children of marginalized society, who don't get enough things to wear or eat. We should not throw our food. Instead, we should give some food to them. You have seen in this story how the narrator gives old dresses, food and storybooks to Ram and Gopal. Why? Because Ram and Gopal did not have sufficient money. So we should also try to do all these things for the poor people. And another inner meaning is that stories can change life. We have seen that how telling stories can change someone's life. Whose life was changed in the journey through desert? Ram's life changed in the journey through desert. So we should also read stories which will help us to choose an ambition in our life. You can read autobiographies such as The Story of My Experiments with Truth. Who wrote this autobiography? Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. So any other autobiographies also you can read. You can read story books also. If you have certain knacks in certain things, like if you have knack in singing, you can read about famous musicians. If you have knack for any astronomy, or if you have any knack for atomic research center, you can study about that also, and how those things were created. So you should have that much knack. You should have to select upon yourself that what you want to become in life, and for gaining more knowledge in that line, what you can do, you can read stories about famous person who succeeded in those fields. Okay, and also you can read about Gandhi ji, about Abdul Kalam, about these person, because they are every single Indians know about them, so they are famous personalities. So you can read stories about that, because who knows, maybe these stories can change your life too. Maybe you get some ambition, maybe you want to do something for your country or something for your field like music or your studies or anything else. Maybe you get a spark within yourself after reading those stories. So you should try to read stories as much as possible. Okay, so this is the inner meaning of this text, A Journey Through Desert. It shows us the importance of struggle, it shows the importance of story reading, and it also shows us that we should do something for those children who cannot provide for themselves, who cannot study, and those children who belong from the marginalized section of our society.